Okay, then let's meditate. Okay, masters. Slowly place your palms on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Hi everyone. Welcome to the book reading session, day 11. So here we are at Patriji's Answers, Timeless Spiritual Wisdom, day 11. And we are continuing to discuss about managing self. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do one thing. We'll read a couple of questions and discuss. Okay. In Managing Self, page number 97. We get bored so easily with everything. What is the reason behind this? And how do we overcome it? For that, Patriji's answer: boredom is a common characteristic of the mind. It always gets bored. Everybody's mind is like that, like a drunk monkey. The mind gives you so many problems because it gets bored easily. Okay. The second question: how can we lead a peaceful life? Patriji answers: always be as calm as possible. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. Indulge in all of your passions as much as possible. Be ready to give as compassionate and care as possible to all those around you at every given moment. Be as aware as possible to all the things that are happening within you and around you. Such a beautiful one. So I'm repeating that. Be as aware as possible to all the things that are happening within you and around you. Gather as much as knowledge as possible regarding all the things that exist inside you and outside you. So, Masters here, Patriji says, to have a peaceful, to lead a peaceful life, what we need is be calm as much as possible. So here he is not setting a target based on someone next to you or whom you look up to. For you, how much ever possible, be calm at that time. For that, make yourself comfortable as possible. Indulge in all your passions. When we indulge in the work which we like, which we are thriving to do, when we have that quest to complete anything which we like, we would not feel bored, or we won't find any complaints on anything. We will just skip it and we'll be doing our work. So if it is our passion, even if we get denials, even if we get any discouragements for anything which is happening around us, we will just neglect and do our work because it's our passion. Many times, even if we do art, we would have observed, right? Everything will be done just before putting the eyes or any some line will come to make us irritated, frustrated. But at that time, in that irritation, if we could do anything, that will again spoil the art, right? So is our life. When we feel that something is irritating us, or something we are not able to manage the situation, if we carry forward that, and with that emotion, with that mindset, if we work, things will not go smooth. We have to take a pause. We have to see we have to make ourselves comfortable first. It's not comforting or pleasing others. First, we have to make ourselves comfortable. Then indulge in the passion, in your passions as much as possible. Be ready to give as compassionate and care as possible to all those around you. Many times We hear half, okay? We have an assumption, or even before the person completes, we think of something already, the prejudgment, or depending on our situation that day we may not have a good mood. So without even letting the person complete, we start responding. What happens if we don't have a compassionate ear? First thing is, we miss the opportunity to live and experience that moment. What it is actually happening at that moment, we are missing that. And when we are already judging a person, when we are already having a opinion. So when I say judging a person, it doesn't mean that you're pointing or you're labeling the person. It could be as small as, when do we snap someone, like when we talk, when do we interrupt? Either we feel what I'm saying is important, or what person saying is wrong, then I will interrupt, right? So if we have that compassionate ear, he is asking as much as possible. Here also, no compulsion, no measuring bars. For you, as compassionate ear as possible to all those around you at every given moment. Be aware as possible to all the things that are happening within you. So, first, we have to check ourselves. Is that irritation coming from myself, my thoughts, my inability to handle things, or is it something triggering from others? So, when again the same thing, when we can come back, relax, that is fine. And we can go forward and make a conversation. With that irritation, with that judgment, if we start, it won't lead into a good conversation, good experience. Gather as much as knowledge as possible regarding all the things that exist inside you and outside you. So, to lead a peaceful life, Patriji says, as much as peace, as much as calmness, comfortable, compassionate ear, quietly listen. It's like patiently listening to others, and have knowledge as much as possible. If we know, when we have the knowledge, when we have the wisdom, we won't go and fight with others. We won't have a rude conversation. We will understand, we will have the empathy when others are talking, because we know where they're coming from, like in the sense, what the thought is driving. So Patriji says, for this peaceful life, we need these qualities. And of course, meditation, right? So, how do we forget injustice done by people who are closely associated with us? You must remember, Patriji says, you must remember that you have done injustices to so many of your own close relatives in the past lifetimes. So, your past lifetimes are full of you being cruel to your own family members. And that's why everything has come to you. Your life partner is giving you trouble now. You have to face the karma. Whatever comes to you is because of your karma, and until and unless you accept your own karma, you won't become enlightened. So, whatever comes from your family members or near and dear, accept it and go deep into meditation practice. If you don't accept the karma, then you are in trouble. You are in trouble not because of what others have done to you, but you're in trouble because of what you are doing to yourself by not accepting the karma which has been created by you yourself from your past lifetimes. All the answers are in the past lifetimes. All the questions arise from the current lifetimes. People should understand the concept of past lifetimes, because All the answers are in the past lifetimes. People who don't believe in past lifetimes are always stuck with questions, unending questions, answerless questions. Current lifetimes gives you questions and past lifetimes give you answers. Such beautiful. This when we talk to people, when we have this common thing coming over again and again. They did some injustice. They did not care about me. How can that person behave like that to me? It is my own family is not understanding me. They are giving me so much pain, disrespecting me. That is common problem. If you do sit in counseling, out of 10 members, 7 members will say the same thing. Other people is not understanding. They have respected me, have done so much. They are not recognizing. Same. But why, masters? Why do we have to think? We know it is karma. We know it is past life. Even the meditators, they say, I know it, I have done in the past life. But why should I bear? Why should I accept? See, the friction, here's the very good catch Patriji is giving. Okay. Whatever comes to you is because of your karma. And until and unless you accept your own karma, you won't become enlightened. When the moment you stop having that friction, pointing out on someone else, the moment you stop it, you will start burning it. That acceptance is complete acceptance. It's not the verbal or not the momentary for one moment or fun one session. I will no forgive or forget. I will accept. And again, whenever I remember, when I'm low, again I'll remember. I will no, I'll be angry on them for a few minutes, and again I'll get back. You'll still have to face it. Complete acceptance, if you can get it, masters, you'll be out of that karma. See, everything we are facing, Patriji has explained beautifully. If you have, people should understand the concept of past lifetimes because all the answers are in the past lifetimes. We will have the soul contract. We will have the soul contract, even if it is for husband and wife or children, parents, especially the close ones. See, if you need help, what will we do? We won't ask to someone who is very far, right? Or where we are not close to. So we will mostly the first reach will be our close persons. Like that, when we design our soul plan, especially husband and parents and children, they are like very much close to us. We will say that, oh, I have this much karma now. I'll do one thing. I'll be your wife. I'll be your child or whatever it is. I will no, you torture me now. Okay. You give me, I have to learn the lesson of patience because last lifetime I have disrespected you. I didn't even bother you. I was hitting you so badly, black and blue, in front of so many people. You do one thing. You come as my husband, come as my wife. You hit me or you disrespect me. And I will release that karma. And now I will accept the situation, I will learn the lesson, and then will forgive it. I'll forgive you. Then my karma is also done, my lesson of acceptance is also done. So this will be my soul plan. When I come here, we'll forget everything. Oh, that person hit me, he's not understand me. How can my husband do that? How can my child do that? We will enter into this drama. So, Masters, Patriji is saying that meditate and all the questions will be in past life. And the answers will be in the past life. When we are not in this current lifetime, in this current situation, when we are not completely in acceptance and not when we are not in presence, we will be having many questions. That non acceptance will take you into rabbit hole of questions, question after question. So many. You talk to them for 1 hour, 2 hours. Yeah, they will say yes, yeah, yes, it's karma. But how can I accept? Okay, that should come from your heart that it you already have an invisible bag of karma. Only thing it is not visible to you. Learn the lesson, accept it completely. The more very how quickly you can accept, come to that acceptance, unconditional love, the more you come out of it easily. Like the quicksand, right? If you go into it, the more you have the friction, it will pull you deeper. Just surrender, do nothing, you'll be able to float and come back. Something like that. So, masters, can we discuss on? Okay, there is one more example which popped up when I was reading this karma. Okay, when we anytime feel that it is injustice, if we take to our heart, okay, and we will work on that so that we will come out of the situation. We want to prove. One such incident happened to Karna in Mahabharata, right? Even everyone were in that Bala Pariksha, like they were doing that, they were showing their victorious, their warriorship or whatever it is called. They were having that display. Then every only the warriors or one particular community can participate in that competition of warriors. So Duryodhana, Arjuna, and everyone were there. Though Karna was able person, a very much skillful person, he was not allowed because of the community he belonged to. So everyone opposed him. And one person from a back seat shouted, um, he said that, no, the driver or Radha Sarathi, that Sarathi, or whoever is uh, riding the cart, okay, send him away. So Karna turned and he looked at him. That was Shaila Raja or something. Shailya Raja, some Raja. Okay. So he looked at him. Okay, I'll take care of you. And he did not say anything. Okay, you know the story of everything happened, and at the last of the end of the Mahabharata, when you see when Bhishma was not able to fight, and he was on the Ampashaya, on the bed of arrows, Karna was called. Okay, and he said he chose that Shaila Raja, okay, as the chariot. Just then, everyone said, "Why?" He said, "I want that person. He teased me. He disrespected me, shouting from that place. He is not even a big Raja, a king. So how can he disrespect me? I will remember. I remember. I'll show that I'll make you the person who disrespected me. I will make you the chariot." And he did it. Okay. Till this story, if we take what if we see one part, it is very good. See, I have taken it in my heart. I worked so hard. I manifested that the person who insulted me became the chariot. The person who insulted me is working under me. Oh, such a success. Okay, this is one part. Go to the next part. During the war, what happened? Each and every incident. No, you can't do it. Every time he was there with Karna and he was discouraging him constantly. So, who chose that? Was it not Karna? He wanted to prove himself. He took the disrespect. Had the same disrespect, Krishna faced hundreds, thousands, or even more. Even with the close family members, no one understood him. If he took the disrespect, Will he be the Krishna, Sri Krishna, whom we are worshipping? Karna took the disrespect. He worked on it. He manifested that person to be his chariot. He had to face the consequences, right? Things are not simple. Go to the bigger picture. As much as we can empty ourselves, we'll be happy. Oh, all this, no, inspiring stories. Try to see the next part, bigger picture. What went wrong? Okay, Masters. So, shall we open the platform for discussion on this? Anyone wants to share your opinion or add on to it? This past life and being disrespectful.
Hey, Lakshmi.
Yes. Yeah, who is that? Yeah, please continue.
Lakshmi, me, it's Rupa.
Yeah, please, Rupa, continue.
Lakshmi, I read that Karna's example was so beautiful. In Dina Mariam's book, with the Rukmini, Dancing with the Times or something, the Rukmini's book. In that, Rukmini, Krishna's wife Rukmini, she runs a institute for desperate women who are abused and who are desperate. They can come and stay in that institute and they'll be taken care of. Actually, the heroine of the book, she stays in that institute where all the ladies are taken care. And there are ladies who will visit once in a while. Like, say, for example, the heroine of that book, she meets another lady whose husband beats her. And Rukmini is well aware of it. And Rukmini tells that lady, I know what is happening. I know he's abusing you. I know he's physically abusing you. But go through this lifetime with him. Don't resist it. Go through the lifetime with him. Knowing fully well, she keeps sending her back. And every time she comes to visit the heroine, she has bruises on her body. And only Rukmini understands that this lifetime has to be like this. And how it ends is he literally beats and kills her. And like nobody understands like why, but only Rukmini understands this is the soul plan. Go with it. Again and again, she sends her back, knowing fully well, and then she dies. So maybe it is a past lifetime that she. The only way is don't complain, just go with it, because maybe it was so heavy karma, heavily karmic it was that she had to go through with it. Yeah. Suddenly, actually, as soon as you said that, I remembered that.
Right. Thank you for sharing. Repeatedly, I'm hearing this Rukmini book, Rupaji. I have to study. I have to read that. I somehow like.
So, Rupaji, I have a
Yeah.
question. So, does it mean whoever is going through this abuse, everyone needs to, their lesson is not the setting the boundary and come out of it or something like that? Is it not their lesson, or everyone need to go through the pain, endure the pain and go through this lifetime?
I was thinking about it. Is it who's this Purnima, is it?
It could be the other way around, right? They need to learn something from this.
Yes.
Sometimes what happens is every era is different, right? Because this was way during the Mahabharata times, because the person who was abusing her was a soldier in Krishna's army. So every era is different. In this era, we can manage it differently. In that era, they could manage it differently. In that era, when Rukmini was advising her, that's fine, don't stay here, go back, go take care of your daughter there. And the equation between the daughter and the father was fine. The only problem the daughter had is, why is he so bad to my mom? The equation between the father, son, daughter, but the equation between these two are not fine. But in that era, that is what Rukmini thought that the best they could do. It's standing up, all maybe that's what I thought is different in different
allowing
eras.
someone to kill
Yeah.
her is
Can I complete?
is it
Complete, Purnima, sorry.
acceptable? Means
No, it is not
Yeah.
acceptable at all. But only Rukmini knows the previous lifetime. That is not revealed there. Rukmini only says, just go through with it. Silently go through with it. Only Rukmini knows what has happened. Probably this lady must have taken his life. It's possible. I don't know. But only thing she says is, even I had this question, this is not fair. The first thing that comes to my mind is, this is not fair. Come on. This is not fair. There are so many people in your institute. She can come and stay in your institute because she has let her forgive him and come take her daughter and come and stay with him. But no, Rukmini says, no, go back. So
yeah, I heard other story, something like this, who became a sage and the husband and wife, and the previous Janma, the cow was cow and but here. So that story I heard. So
Yeah.
it is kind of like that one. But my
I don't know. I
question is,
just
how
thought
do
that
we-
maybe the era, because of that era, the ladies were given different suggestions, but I don't know. Lakshmi,
means
you
even
were
in that era,
Can I
some other
continue, Purnima, if you are okay? Since the conversation is going on, I will add on something, see if it will help you, then we can continue. Okay? See, when we say it is past life karma and we have to accept, when we accept it completely from your heart, you will not get bothered about it. Your lesson, any problem will exist until you address this completely. Until you learn it completely. If it won't repeat when you have learned, if she had learned that unconditional love, or should have accepted it as my karma, and if she can accept the situation, be normal, be in that present, she would have not gotten that situation again. Until we accept the situation, it will come repeat, repeat, repeat. See, we'll say that I have accepted. I have accepted. Okay, there is a little difference for accepting and bearing. Okay, when we say, yeah, it's my karma, I have to go through this. I know it's my karma, I have to go through this. You have not completely accepted the situation. Okay, it's my karma, but how can he do? Even then, you have not accepted it completely. When you just leave it, okay, it's my karma, you energize yourself, you meditate, you increase your wisdom, your very presence will change that other person. It's hard to believe, but it is the truth.
You answered it so well.
Change it complete. Yeah. Until you complete your lesson, the question paper will not be given to you again and again if you answered it correctly. If
yeah,
you
my
have learned
question
it.
is, how do I know which lesson do I need to learn? That's all.
Yeah.
Rukmini knows the previous karma. How do I know previous janmas and mistakes? And how do I know which lesson do I need to implement?
If you go back,
Right.
actually, if you read that book, give me 1 minute. If you read that book, you'll realize there are many lessons that girl has to learn. That spiritual counseling didn't happen properly because she has many lessons to learn. She will only go back because Rukmini tells her, and she just bears it. Even she has not learned her lesson. Acceptance and release. Accept and release was not there. She was just carrying on. I think the correct spiritual guidance even Rukmini didn't give her, but that lady itself had a lot of lessons to learn, where you accept and release. Both has to be done. I think she was not doing, the complete surrender was not there. What Lakshmi just said, it made complete sense. That's correct spiritual guidance. I think Rukmini did not give her. But that book, if you read, you will realize such a weak, so many lessons that lady had to learn. but I do not believe she learned all the lessons. Only she thinks she did was she's just taking the beatings. While she was taking the beatings, maybe she had hard feelings in her head, in her mind.
Absolutely.
So if that hard feelings were not there while taking the beatings, if she would have taken it well, it wouldn't have repeated. I think when she was taking those bruises and that physical abuse from him, she had hard feelings. All that is not really explained because she is not the main character. She was her character's friend. So that's why. But if you read that book, it will become very clear. Whatever Lakshmiji said, perfect, correct. I understood. I got it.
Yeah. Just to add on to what Rupaji said, see, if you observe the triggers, the person won't beat, or the person will not be abusive until there is a trigger. Okay, where and all the person is getting triggered, wherever that situation is repeating, those are all lessons. If the person is getting angry, then the quite opposite. The person, no, the triggers, observe the patterns where the person is getting the trigger. That is your lesson. If the person is torturing you to stay at home, that means your work-life balance is not right. If the person is taunting you for something else, like your relation with family, that means you are not following that detachment with family, your maternal family or something like that. Watch for the triggers. It's not a small subject. Triggers will reveal your lessons. Where are you getting triggers? Repeatedly, if you feel restless, there is something in you saying that change yourself. There was your mistake, but yourself is your conscious or whatever the speaking self is not accepting it. So it is trying to quiet you, in the sense, not you, Purnima, any person with that question. Let me make it clear. You is not the person here. You is the person who has that question. Why the trigger? So if you are feeling restless, that means something in you is telling that something is wrong. You need to change, but you're making it quiet. You're hushing it off, that voice. Then you become restless. Watch for the triggers. Watch for the triggers. That's why Patriji is saying, around you and inside you. Around you. We always see around us. That person was that, like that, so I got triggered. He said that, I felt hurt. Okay, around you is taken care. The moment we take care of inside us, we are going to reveal a beautiful ourself. Each time when we correct ourselves, we will blossom. We'll be happy no matter what the situation. People will be yelling at you. You can stay calm. First thing is, when you are confidently changing yourself, no one will dare to yell at you. We can't. Whatever it is, even if it happens, you'll know there is a reason. That person is learning your lesson. You will be an observer. Change doesn't, like, we can say hundreds of examples. Until we change, we'll be always having questions. Okay. So shall we continue to the next question?
Lakshmi, I have a question here.
Yes,
In
Hema.
Rukmini's story, like what will be her next, future karma? So whoever, her husband and so is karma repeats the same?
Yeah,
What
even if you have learned 10th grade in this school or next school, until you have passed your 10th grade, no matter which school you are going to study, you have to study that again. So her lessons are her lessons. But the karma is done. Okay? The lessons will be a little simpler.
Can I just add a little point here? So Hema, for future karma, right? The present moment will decide your future karma. So the way how we use this present moment, right? Like in one of the question, Patriji's book only, I remember you live your present life, just be aware of that you had a past. Just because our present is a product of our past, our future will be a product of our present. So we have always have the ability and free will and freedom to change or overwrite whatever it's been in the past. That means you accumulating the good karma. And how do we accumulate the good karma is based on like the type of actions we do, right? So we everything is in our control only. It's not that okay, somebody Brahma has written us. No, it's all our deeds, our lessons to become a more and more divine person. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, Lakshmi. This is what I would do.
Yes, Pushpa. See, when we say about karma, right, we can say hundreds of times, okay, my past karma. This moment, always any author, any master who is saying, they'll say, this moment, that free will should be there. When first we have to believe that I will come out of it. The moment we'll be saying, okay, I have to no correct others, I have to correct the situation. No, right? We'll be again caught up in that circle, the spiral. Use your Patriji always says, like Pushpa, what she says. I was about to say that what Patriji used to say. Past will determine your past life will determine your karma and all is all past life. This moment, you have your free will to write and create your future. We miss that chance so many times. And one thing just to add what Pushpa said is service. The better we can meditate and the more service we do, we will burn our karmas easily. Burn and will add good karmas. So we need to have our free will completely, use it. Always, right, when we say we are creating our like we are creating a reality, we say that, but we miss to follow. Understand, aware that it was a past life, we had a karma, we have a choice now. This moment I can realize and use my free will to create my future. Then things will change. The more we hold on to past, the more we'll be in the loop.
Okay.
So, hope. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming out the discussion. Purnima, Rupa, and Pushpa, Hema. Thank you. Yeah. And next, Karan. So is the next question is the corporate concept of extra hours and extra pay good? In the corporate sector, they encourage greed. If you work more, you will get paid more. When you work in the office, even after office hours, you may get extra pay. Companies shouldn't encourage this. Instead, they should tell their employees to meditate and spiritualize them. In that way, you can contribute more to yourself and to the society. He's talking about the extra hours and extra pay. So you will get good pay, but don't encourage that greed in you. Then you better utilize your time for spiritual work. Next question. How do some companies succeed really well in a very short period of time? They succeed quickly only to fall again. Look at what happened in the Mughal Empire or British Empire. Just like the waves of the ocean that become strong, rise up and fall again. So are all those companies and empires. So he's saying, very short period of time, when we quickly rise, there are chances to fall again. So, have your foundation strong. Just like the waves of the ocean that become strong, rise up and fall, so are all these companies and empires. Very good. And yeah, he is again talking about managing ourselves. Many people work hard within a team, but why is the credit not given to everyone? Again, the question, many people work hard within a team, but why is the credit not given to everyone? Patriji, when we talk about India's independence, why do we talk about only Gandhiji? Everybody worked for it, but Gandhiji was one of the main people. He first talk, we first talk about Gandhiji, but Nehru, not Patel, not Tilak, not Gokhale. So many people had found and sacrificed their lives. It was a cumulative effect. It was not one-man show in any field, but we give prominence to one person. Everybody fought for India's independence, and they all gave their lives. Nobody's life is less precious than other person's life. They may not have the name or fame, but they are all at the same level. It is the nature of reality. In one family, all family members contribute to the projects, but often the credit is given to the head of the family. Still, all the family members are happy because they do not see themselves any different from the head of the family. They feel they are one with the person. Nature does not distinguish these things. We need to inculcate the same understanding. Meditation makes this possible. See, we have this, someone is asking, like, many people work hard, but why only one person is giving the credit? He beautifully takes the example of independence. Okay, why the independence of only Gandhiji? We talk about he gave he fought for the freedom. The very first name is Gandhiji, and he is also Patriji is also saying nobody's life is less precious than other person's life, but that is the nature of reality. And we all come as a team. We all come as a team. So you be the face of the, like, you represent the face, or you be the leader, or you will be projected in the public. I'll work back end. I'll be a warrior. I will be getting information. Just like how family, each and every member of the family will work together. But when we say the head of the family will represent one, but when that person is honored, when that head of the family is honored, the entire family will be happy. If we can achieve that, if we can be happy with what our team is doing, we would build a very good team. So many people work hard within a team, but credit may be given to one person, but your work, your efficiency, your value, everything is counted. That is the reality. And one more thing, and how selflessly you're doing. The more selfless you are, the more you will be exuberant. No matter whether you get there are many rishis, even in PSSM, there are many people who work so much hard. They may not be in front of camera. Or there are many enlightened masters in PSSM. They'll just sit, meditate, they will leave. They don't even talk. Very rarely, and they will obey Patriji's order. If they are asked to go to a place, they will go. They will meditate. Whatever wisdom they have, they will share. They don't even thrive for publicity. But each and every work, everything we do, selflessly will be counted. Patriji beautifully says it's the nature of reality, and we need to be happy with that. And shall we continue, or do anyone wants to add to it? Okay. So, do we need to gain mastery in any area? This is the last question. Let's take it. Do we need to gain mastery in any area? Everyone is required to be a master in at least one subject. That is what we offer as our gift to the community and to humanity. Mastery in any field is obtained only in sincere dedication, sometimes over an entire lifetime. So, everyone, this is a very beautiful question. Do we need mastery? Do we need mastery? He's saying at least in one field, one subject, get a mastery. I'm master of this. I can do this better. Out of all the things which I do, I have mastered this. It could be as simple as cooking some item, or if you can take it to the service, that would be even more great. One mastery. That's what he's saying. That is what we offer as our gift to community and to humanity. So anything we'll do with contentment, anything we do with contentment, it doesn't mean, see, that too, it is coming right after team. Maybe there is something for us to understand. If my mastery is just to come and at last clean up and arrange the table and chairs, I have to be content with that. Then whatever I have contributed, it is way more than the person who is on the stage, or whatever they're doing. It's not a comparison, but how contently you're doing. My mastery is just to decorate something, one bouquet. Okay. I do it with so much love and contentment. That itself will contribute a lot. And that's how we all work together. The nature. Just like how birds and flowers work in harmony, they bloom for no one with so much love. They will, each petal will open with mastery. That itself will give it will make that nature so beautiful. And we all have to learn that quality. And maybe Patriji wants to know, tell to us about. It is coming right after the teamwork. And the next question is about, despite my good work, why does no one appreciates me? Let's take it tomorrow. Everything is related to team and the teamwork, or in companies or organizations, wherever you go, how we are going to work. Is pointing out how we can peacefully, happily work for us. This is for us. So mastery in any field is obtained only by sincere dedication, sometimes over a lifetime. When we say Milarappa, oh my God, that is so inspirational story. Milarappa story. Doesn't mean that he didn't build the house. He was learning so many things along with that. So we need to gain mastery. While we gain mastery, we will learn, we will correct ourselves more. So beautifully, we will be correcting us. So, masters, anyone wants to add to the point? And remember, masters, just to add on to what the discussion we had, I didn't want to prolong it, so I just cut it after that. We have seen many people talking about karma, 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 karma. Okay, that is true, but stick to the point. There are times, like Rupaji said and Pushpaji said, there are times where karma was existing, is there. It is still there. But we are missing the essence that we have the free will. At this moment, this present moment, a strong determination and acceptance will change your reality. Hold on to that tightly. Hold on to that aspect. So with our questions, we get confused with so many things or to get the answer. When we have the cream of what we need to know, hold on to that. That present moment, free will is there to change our reality. Strongly accept it. We can change it. Thank you, Masters. Anyone wants to add? Or
Question, Lakshmi. This is Rupa.
yes, Rupaji.
How do we know what are we good at? And how do we know what we need to master? I might be good at 100 things. I might be good at 5 things. But how do we know, like, what do you master?
Your heart will be calling you. You will have the passion to do it again and again, and you will feel happy doing it. No matter whether the outcome is positive or negative, or the seemingly positive or negative, you will feel happy. You will have the calling to do it again and again. The dedication you will have. And you will gain mastery in it. You will see, he's saying at least one. If you can master many other qualities or many other art, anything you can do. You can go ahead.
Because mastery, like sometimes some skills can be judged, like, okay, you mastered it. Like you got, like say for example, you take a singing class, you went levels up, you mastered it. But there are some things that you like to do and it cannot be really measured. You don't know if you have mastered it.
If you have put, for me, I don't know the right answer. If I can measure, I will see if I'm putting my sincere dedication or not. If I'm dedicatedly doing it, I will put my effort. If I'm from the previous day, if I'm doing it, I'm a step closer to my mastery. And whatever it is needed to gain the mastery, you should be doing it. See, for doing like a hobby is different. One thing as a mastery, like then you need wisdom, you need dedication, sincerely putting effort on it. Then you will, by practice, you will gain that mastery. So, and that too, we won't do it for others, compliments. You will know, you will get that contentment. You will be happy while doing it.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you.
Yeah. So this is my thing. Anyone wants to add anything? Because how do we know? Her question was, how do we know what to master? I felt like if you are having a calling, you will be drawn to do it more. And there is no hard and fast rule that you have to master only one. You can master any number of art or skills you want. Anyone else want to add to it or any questions? Is this?
Thank you, Lakshmi. Beautifully explained.
Thank you, Hema.
Enjoyed the session.
Okay. Thank you. So shall we close, or anyone wants to share about the last one, Purnima? If there is someone here, Pureddy or Sashikala ji, Anila Garu, Nandini, Anjali, you want to add anything?
I have only question. I missed one point what you mentioned. Like some masters will come and meditate and go silently. They won't speak. What is the point you were explained? I missed that point.
Yeah, we were talking about people work hard in team, right? So as I taking an example, even in PSSM, in our community or in anywhere, they are enlightened masters. Okay, they're enlightened masters and they are providing a lot of service back end. But when they come, then when they visit us, they will just come as a normal person. They won't even expect any hangama or recognition. They will come, sit, meditate. They will do their work. And if Patriji asks them to share their wisdom, they will share and they will leave. That's what I was saying. They happily do it without even seeing for recognition.
Thank you, Lakshmi.
Yeah. Okay, masters. See you all tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you so much.